Hello and welcome back to Random Gaming. My name is Gliscor 101 and I'm slightly drunk, so I figured I'd jump in and play some Spider-Man. So let's see how that goes. Norman Osborn having secrets? No, you don't say. Look at all them supervillains we've already beaten off screen. This Scorpion is probably the lamest Spider-Man villain. Like, there's a lot of dumb Spider-Man villains, but Scorpion?
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
We're getting ready. We're doing the big training montage. The audio is so low on my TV, I'm gonna have to turn that up. I hope that doesn't affect the stream, because that's too loud for the stream. Oh no, Bills! Peter Parker's poor! What a fresh take on this character.
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Let's go save the police's ass, because clearly they're incompetent. Oh, shit, we're Spider-Man! Web swinging in this game never gets old. Ah, yeah. I love this game. I've already platinumed it, but I'm probably gonna take this playthrough all the way again because, God, this is such a fun game.
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Alright, Yuri, let's go. We're gonna go stop a crime. A spider crime. I miss having all of my cool power-ups that I had in my last save file.
Hello? Parker, where are you?
Boss? Who could that boss be? It's probably not a comic character from the comics.
Yes, dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise.
That's a fucking lie, Peter, and you know it.
Real job.
Like, I love it in comic books where they're like, yeah, I'll be there soon, while they're fighting a supervillain where they could very easily just fucking die.
Called in the cavalry.
Oh no, the police, they're dying. Better take a drink. If you haven't seen the title, I'm slightly under the influence of a substance known as whiskey.
Bring in the hammer.
I just noticed that my stream has like a weird black box around it. I hope that's not just the PS4 being like, this is how we censor games. Oh no, people with police and people with guns in America? Who could have seen this coming? I want, like, it's really weird that guns are a real thing in America to me. I know, Spidey sense, that's the mechanic. Just because, like, I live in New Zealand. Guns are not something we have. They are a mythical entity.
Gotta warn you, I'm feeling punchy today.
Nice try, dickless.
Next customer.
Whoop, whoop. I thought I was on the highest difficulty. You guys could at least give me some challenge. Huh? Huh? Fucking nerds. You guys gonna fucking shoot at me? That's nice. I'm gonna fucking hit you with fists. What? I don't know why I decided to do my hardest difficulty on this game run while drunk, but boy howdy was that a decision I made. So you can. I jumped into fire. I keep looking at my screen to make sure the stream's going well and then getting hit. Most of the time it's me hitting fire or some shit, so it's not really the game, it's just... Oh, you guys are doing great.
Almost done here. You?
I love Yuri in this game, by the way. I really hope she... Oh, shit. I'm talking all this shit, and then I die because... Anywho, I love Yuri in this game. I hope she becomes like... You know, like one of those characters that shows up in everything about the thing because she was successful once. Like, you know how we have fucking, who is it? What am I trying to say with words? You know how, like, all the Marvel characters keep showing up in shit because they were in the Marvel movies? I hope Yuri becomes like that, where she shows up in all the cartoons and the movies now that she's been successful in this game. Because Yuri in Homecoming 2, that would be amazing.
Okay,
Like,
Yuri.
just fucking Tom Holland Spider-Man dealing with this cop that's like, no nonsense, I just want to get my job done and help this city. And then it's just a fucking 15-year-old Spider-Man. I'd watch that movie.
Knew this wouldn't go quietly.
I hope that's what they Spider-Man to it. We're gonna go Spider-Man. Fuck yeah, Spider-Man. Really makes you feel like Spider-Man, like all of the reviews have been fucking saying. Drunk streaming was a great idea. Oh no, Fisk Tower's getting blown up. We should help? Question mark. I better put on a headphone and make sure the stream isn't burning.
Get more backup and lock down the airspace.
I know Yuri.
That building, we're gonna lose him.
God, I hope Yuri. Like, if the new Spider-Man cartoon puts Yuri in a major role, I would actually start watching that cartoon, and that cartoon is fucking terrible.
Heads up.
Like, legit, after I played this game, I was on a real Spider-Man kick, and I was like, alright, I watched the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon, and I was like, I need some more Spider-Man, I'm not done yet. So I was like, I'll try that new cartoon that came out. Sure, it wasn't great, but it might be good enough.
Sorry to break it to
And
you.
it was awful. Like, legit, I didn't even finish the first episode before I was like, nope, this is just bad.
Rush him. I guess this is what they call a hostile workplace.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, hits people with a bunch of shit. Can he punch your throat? Probably. That's what spiders do. Also, with my huge Spider-Man kick, I've also been reading a lot of the classic comics. Like, straight up 1960-something shit comics. And it is hysterical watching comics that are just the most dated thing ever. Like, just 60 shit with, like, abject sincerity. Like, any time Flash is bullying Peter, it is something that's, like, kinda sexist. Like, ah, you're a real fucking sissy, Peter, ha ha ha. You probably have a vagina and go do the woman's work. I don't know what 60s sexism sounds like. I'm a woke boy. Where the fuck am I doing? Whee! Oh shit, I'm getting shot. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Ballerina, get down here! I'll teach you some respect.
Ow, you dick. I was doing my move. I'm gonna hit you with that, and then you're gonna feel real stupid.
No point hiding. I know you're
I'm really looking forward to editing this video, because I just know it's gonna be a shit show. Where am I going? Oh look, there's guys, they have guns, we should kill them. That's the Spider-Man way.
those shooters out.
I did a flip, you weren't expecting that, were you, henchman? I'ma go swing! Wah! Spider-Man! Playing this game drunk is amazing, by the way.
I think that's all of them. Come on.
Go, please. Go up the elevator. They wouldn't have expected that.
I prefer
I'ma climb a wall. I'm a real wallflower, wall crawler. Perks of being a wall crawler.
Our choppers are taking fire.
Okay, server room it is.
Why is this?
Hi, Aunt May.
What is all that noise?
Watching a superhero movie. What's up? Totally. Listen, I gotta go.
Okay.
Next floor up.
Hi, criminals. Wall, web them to a wall, and they're just fucked. Oh, the internet to my internet. I'll see if I can fix the internet. Spider-Man. Is it still going? I think we're still streaming. Fuck it. We'll fix it in post. It's a live stream, but we'll fix it in post. Whatever goes wrong.
Hold him so he can't jump around.
Dodge.
How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Ah, we got you between our legs. Hit you with this shit. Weren't expecting that, bitch. Kick the shit out of your face.
Regret your life choices yet? Today, you die.
Ah, I didn't even bother pausing it. I was fixing something with my computer and I just kind of let myself get hit. Spider-Man with that good quip.
Gotta find that server room before there's no evidence left.
Where are we going? Going up there. Whoa!
If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence.
There's no way in. Where should we go in? Probably up there. Go up there, you dumb bitch. There we go. We're gonna Spider-Man, and Fisk may be a dirty criminal.
Hurry up. The boss wants everything erased.
Can we kill you? Murder!
They're so cute when they're oblivious.
Halfway there.
I like to imagine the cops never find this guy and he just starves to death. Like that guy, like who's gonna look Like, are the cops gonna look up there for him, or is he just gonna be stuck here forever? He's just fucked. Either that, or the cops have to look every time they bust a crime scene they've known.
Don't let him near the console.
Are the cops just so used to Spider-Man shit that they're like, alright, Spider-Man killed a couple of criminals here that we better go... If Spider-Man was here, we better check the air vents for criminals who are begging for death. Oh, we're getting shot a lot. Ah, no, we comed. Take a drink. Is anybody watching this shit? We got any live people? Sound out in the comments below, kids. Oh shit, we're getting shot.
Warning. Full deletion imminent.
Stalin, the system's still purging.
We're gonna hit you with this shit. Fuck you. God, I love this game. This might be my new favorite game of all time. Like, straight up. I'll have to beat it probably one more time before I can say that, but... As for right now, probably my favorite game right now was LEGO Marvel Superheroes, but that's mostly for nostalgia reasons. So, this might take the cake as my favorite game. It's either this or Doom. Doom 2016, fucking incredible. God, that game came out 2 years ago. I was like, that's quite a recent game, but 2 years ago wasn't recent.
That's part of my charm, isn't it?
Hey Kingpin, you were great in Daredevil. I loved you in that movie, TV show. Air launcher. Press hold triangle to yank enemies. Just yank them off, as they say in Britain.
What have you ever done with that?
Well, there was that
I'm
time
gonna
I
hit
took
you
down
with
a
this
pompous
shit.
overstuffed
Fuck
farmer.
that. I'm gonna hit you with this shit too. Fuck you.
I kept in check with a rabbit.
And then we're gonna do this. Around the world. I learned that one from doing yo-yo.
We'll get ready for the main event.
Let me hit these people. Stop hitting me with your guns. Hitting me with your guns. I think there's another word for that. Your bullets really hurt when they hit me. At the speed of bullets. Throw you on the ground, bitch. Stick to that. We're gonna do that. One of them, and you gone. Oh shit, that was scary. Zip to that point. What do you guys got? Got one of these in the face.
Kill him, or the boss will kill us.
Have fun down there. Oh no, I went with you. Where are we going? We gotta... Is this where we were? Where do I... Gotta get back up there. Hi, friend.
I can't reach him.
Hit you with this. And you're down.
That's all of them.
Where are we going? Through here? This is a nice office. I'd work at Fisk Tower. Where are we going? Are we going up here? Yeah, we're going up there. Yeah, boy. There are people with shields.
Hey guys,
It's the police. They're totally not corrupt. It's not like it's New York.
sounds like they're trapped.
You go after them. We'll look for the bombs.
Trapped by the last explosion. I gotta get him out.
Oh god, the stream status. I just looked at the stream status and it's gone bad. It's gone real bad. Huh. We'll try to fix that. Streaming drunk was a real bad idea. Am I even public? I don't know if I went public. Yeah, I'm public. That's good at least. How can I make less lag? How do less lag? Think. Fuck. Oh well. I think I'm just gonna keep streaming. Fuck it, worst case scenario, I can turn this into a random gaming video later. Are we still streaming? I hope we are. It'd be a shame if we weren't, and I was just talking to myself like a fucking idiot. Stream status. Bad. That's good. That's what you want. That's what you want when streaming. Turn that off, actually. We'll do public view. Fuck it, we're gonna just keep going. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you people are seeing. You guys all suck anyway. Fuck the fans. I'm a YouTuber. I can say that without any repercussions. Like, share, and subscribe. Go fuck yourselves. YouTube 2018, bitches. Oh, you guys are stuck? Too bad. I'm Spider Douche. Okay, we'll get him up. I'm gonna take another drink too, because I ain't drunk enough for this shit. Oh, there's another quick time event. I was too busy getting turned like the teenagers do. I really do need to do more live streaming, but my internet is just not good enough for it.
How we doing, Captain?
Could be better.
Like, I thought I had it fixed, but now I need a new modem or something, so that's gonna be a bitch.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
Let's go murder Fisk.
Damn.
Oh, is he not even here?
Get EMTs
Fisk!
fast.
Shocker!
Trying.
Spider-Man reference. I never saw the classic 90s Spider-Man cartoon. I've, like, gone back to watch it on multiple occasions, but I could never stomach it because it was just so old and dated.
Incoming!
Oh.
That's enough out of you.
I love how Spider-Man's dealing with all this intense shit and I'm just fucking around.
Don't you think?
Stay on the ground where you belong. Oh! I gotta get up there. Haha! Haha! I'm gonna take down you with a sick flip. Ollie, 360 no scope. I'm gonna break your doors, Fisk. Fuck you. Who's gonna stop me?
Squad guys get
Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour.
Settle down. I've got enough for everybody.
Fuck you guys. You keep hitting me and I don't appreciate.
We're ahead.
I think I'm just gonna shut down the internet on my laptop and not watch the screen and just trust that it's working, because that should let the internet work better. Alright, let's see how that goes. Hopefully you can all still hear me and it doesn't go to shit the second I turn it off on my
You guys alright?
computer.
We were just about to call for backup.
I think
Oh look, it's police. Friendly police officers. They're gonna be helpful.
Heads up, boss.
Oh, my phone, my thing vibrated. I said phone, I meant controller. I'm a millennial, always thinking of my phone. Okay, so we gotta up, and then go, and then he's dead.
Bed with Fisk all along? Oh no, I'll never get that image out of my head. So your plan didn't work. On to plan B, getting kicked in the face.
I love it when you dodge and they get shot by their friends. Best part of this game. Hey, I'm Spider-Man. Ah no, you shot at me with human bullets. That's gonna affect the Spider-Man. Oh god, he shot at me with human bullets. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. Why will this not load?
Hey Yuri.
Trying to load it up on my phone so I can still listen to it.
They were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
Take him down.
Here we go.
With pleasure.
Alright, let's go fuck up Fisk. We're gonna Daredevil episode 13 this shit. Look at this shit with all his samurais. What a dick. I do like his suit though, I would wear that
Writing your
suit.
memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long.
Oh shit. I opened like Siri on my phone.
But you're
Man, why am I drinking and playing video games and on my phone? I'm not good at multitasking when I'm sober.
You do know I can still see you, right?
8 years of this insolence.
Oh no, there's things that are murder.
You shouldn't have.
Okay, we dodge. I should pause real quick. I'm loading the chat on my phone. Why do I try to multitask? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do this. Oh, come on. Do it. Alright, yeah, fucked.
Okay, now.
I do not have enough webbing for this shit. Bye, Fisk.
How is this happening?
'Cause you suck, Willie.
I will destroy you.
He will in fact destroy me, apparently.
Gave me an opening.
Fuck you.
Death, boy.
Not this time.
I'm gonna punch you until a cinematic appears. That'll show you. I wonder how many times fucking Spider-Man has fought Fisk in this universe. You know what I really hope? I hope they do, like, Young Justice and Teen Titans Go got comic series based on their cartoon shows. I hope they make a comic series based on this iteration of Spider-Man. Like, I want to know what Yuri Lorentho's Spider-Man has done for the past 7 years. Like, I want them to do a comic series based on this particular Spider-Man. Fuck, I should pay more attention. Fisk is kinda fucking my shit. I walked into fire. That's my B.
I don't want excuses. What do I pay you for?
That guy kicked me through Fisk. Oh no, we died. Fisk, no. Bad ending. But yeah, just like, I would like to see a comic series based on the Spider-Man. I hope Marvel does that. Fuck. I'm not paying close enough attention. Fuck. I'm gonna backflip away real quick like Spider-Man does. Nope, we got tackled.
Still haven't learned.
Shit. Shit, fam, we done got tackled by the Kangpan.
Everyone engage.
Oh shit, we're going. I was looking at my phone. You know what, just kill me. Just fucking kill me. Get it over with. Like 3 guys just punched me at once.
Everyone engage.
Alright, oh shit, we're going already. I wanted the loading screen to be longer for once so I could look at my phone. Fuck, Fisk just coming in like a boss. Fuck you. I'ma just run in circles. Run. You gonna throw that? Ah, no, I don't think so, Willie.
Tiresome annoyance.
Hang in there. It'll be over.
Jesus. Fisk just coming out of nowhere like the rhino there. Alright, I'm officially going tryhard mode. Let's go. Tryhard mode engage. I'm gonna ignore the alcohol for a minute. That's how alcohol works, right? When you ignore it, it immediately all leaves your system and you can focus. Shit. I was like actively trying to dodge that and it still didn't work. Fuck. Maybe this boss fight is harder than I gave it credit for. Then again, I am playing on the hardest difficulty now, and I don't know if I've mentioned this, but slightly under the influence of substances. Alcohol, not drugs. Drugs are bad. Alcohol's fine. Sure, they're the same thing in theory. Same thing in theory, but that's just a theory. Substance abuse theory. Thanks for watching. Stop throwing shit at me. Alright, you gonna throw that one? Do it, do it. Give it your best shot, Fisk. Fuck you so much. Think you're so cool with your Marvel Netflix show? I got an actual movie, bitch. Oh shit, someone's commenting, but I don't have my phone open because I'm busy actually playing the game for once. Fuck. Sorry, whoever's talking, I can't see you right now. Circle. Oh. Why am I trying to open the stream while I'm in the middle of a QuickTime event? It's literally the worst time to do it. We're gonna punch you? Yeah, we're gonna punch you so hard, bitch. Did we do it? Is it over yet? Can I look at my phone? I'm on millennial. You can't take me away from the phone this long.
Yeah, maybe later.
Redbeard, how's it? Drugs are bad. Yeah, thank you, Redbeard. Thank you, Internet Dad. You were the one that got me through this. Yeah, I recorded a drinking thing, a video that'll go up on this channel in a couple days, and I figured I may as well record some shit after while I'm still buzzed.
I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
By the way, setting up a live stream while drunk is an experience, I'll tell you that.
In 1 month you wish you had me back!
The Kingpin is
Especially because I've live streamed like less than 4 times, and every time I've used a different way. Like, I've used Elgato, I've used OBS, I've used PS4 streaming, so every time it's pretty much choose a new way of doing it. Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you, Redbeard? Where am I going? We're gonna go, we're going to work.
Parker, where are you?
Let's go to work. We're only slightly drunk. Drunk Spider-Man swinging through New York.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe. Gotta love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets...
Spider-Man would. Like, I can imagine Peter Parker towards his college years gonna fight crime while he's, like, hungover and drunk half the time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, slightly drunk, Spider-Man. I've actually run out of whiskey, so now I'm no longer drunk, I'm recovering drunk. Actually, I have some water here, I should probably drink it so that I don't get hungover in the morning, because I'm responsible, damn it. Yeah, Peter Parker, he's like the child of, like, responsible irresponsibility.
Sorry I'm late.
Like, yeah, let's go build Dr. Octopus. That's not gonna backfire.
You started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon.
I don't know how I feel about this Dr. Octopus origin in this game. I feel like Doc Ock works more as, like, just this guy. I don't like... Because, like, the Lizard, Kurt Connors, he's Peter's mentor. And this game, they kind of flipped it, like, nah, Otto's his mentor. I mean, actually, the Lizard, he doesn't get a shout out at all during this game, does he? I don't think he's been mentioned. Not him or Kurt Connors.
But we're close.
Spectacular Spider-Man. I loved that version of Dr. Octopus where he was just where he was this sniveling scientist, and then in the last season he was like a meta-human criminal mob boss.
Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
Maybe you should take the rest
Yeah,
of
it's true. Like, they've mentioned all the shit about how they're planning on making this a video game Marvel universe, and it's like, I can't imagine any other Marvel character working in a video game.
Dampener have failed. I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what went wrong.
Like, Marvel has a lot of cool characters. Iron Man and Hulk and Daredevil and all these other characters, but like, Spider-Man is the only one who has a cool world, who has enough antagonists and side characters, and yeah, I couldn't see Daredevil fitting his own game. Like, he doesn't have enough bad guys to fill his own game.
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Like, hypothetically, it could work if they get the right studio behind it, but just like, it's not gonna be as good as this game.
Got it.
They started with the best character to make a video game around, and I don't know what they're gonna do.
Okay, need to
I-
rewrite
like-
server control.
Ah, fuck, I'm doing this wrong. Puzzles while drunk, that's also a great idea. Like, Daredevil could be fun, but it's like, I can't imagine being excited when they say, oh, let's go hunt down Bullseye, he's the best villain.
Nice.
I like Daredevil, but I don't think he has enough going on to fill his own video game. I could go for an Ultimate Alliance 3. If they did an Ultimate Alliance 3, I would be right down.
Finished.
Well, I think that's the big difference. I think DC definitely has better worlds for their characters. Like, The Flash has like 10 good antagonists. Green Lantern has all the evil Lantern Corps, like the red and blue and yellow lanterns and shit.
What's new?
Marvel, I feel like they have better characters, but they don't have enough villains to go around. All the best Marvel villains belong to
Testing the materials for
Spider-Man.
prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
And even like Iron Man, I don't think he has a single villain that I'd call good. Like, his best villain is the Mandarin, and the Mandarin is just kind of a racist stereotype at this
Material
point.
for a prosthetic.
I suppose that's why everyone complains about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, their villains, but it's like they don't have any good source material to pull from.
Hydrogen polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
DC, at the very least, every single main character has an iconic villain to pull from. You have Sinestro for Green Lantern, you have Reverse Flash and the Rogues for Flash, Superman, Lex Luthor, Bizarro, a bunch of cool shit. Batman, he has probably the best rogues gallery in comics. Wonder Woman, Ares, Cheetah, they all at least have one or two. Marvel characters, not so much. Yeah. Like, Marvel has the best world, but only because they kind of made it reality. Like, DC, they exist in fictional cities. Marvel, it's just like, they're in New York. And that does work to their advantage. Spider-Man, Daredevil, and the Avengers being New York-centered heroes has really worked for them. But DC, they kind of built from the ground up. Honestly, I would say that I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy, but DC sucks right now, so... Spider-Man has this kind of... Oh yeah, Spider-Man, easily. Like, I'm not sure how it would go. It's like, I feel like Batman or Spider-Man could take the top spot for the best rogues gallery in comic history. One of those two, and then after them it would be The Flash. The Flash, a lot of people underestimate his rogues gallery, I feel, but they're a lot of fun. Like, I really hope the Flash TV show picks it up with their villains, because they've kind of been lackluster when they could be amazing.
Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the call.
I do hope Spider-Man starts experimenting with more new villains, though. Like, this game... It's probably the first Spider-Man property that has done anything with Mr. Negative, and now he's, like, in my top 10 list of favorite Spider-Man villains. Like, Spider-Man has a rich comic history to pull from. There's probably, like, 30, 40 good characters that they haven't made and put in any cartoons or anything in decades. Like, the Spectacular Spider-Man was great, but it kind of just did everything again. The cartoon, I mean. Like, it just had all the major Spider-Man characters again, rather than pulling from the comic history and getting some new ones.
No ball this year anyway. We spent too much.
Dude, did you see... for those who can't see the chat, Redbeard just brought up the Trickster in the Justice League cartoon. Did you see he played the Trickster in the Flash TV show? It was great. He was like playing a fucking 60-year-old version of the Joker who was just way past his prime, but is still an evil genius, and it was great. Because if you don't know, people at home and Redbeard, Mark Hamill actually played the Trickster in the 90s Flash TV show, the live-action one. I think even before he played the Joker. But then, and then in the new Flash TV show, they had the guy who played the old Flash as Barry Allen's dad. So when it came time to do the Trickster in their TV show, they were like, what if we just get Mark Hamill again and have him interact with his old co-star from the original TV show? And it was amazing. That was probably my favorite episode of The Flash. Just Mark Hamill basically playing a senile version of the Joker.
Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got you
Yeah, I think 3 different episodes of the Flash TV show he's played the Trickster, and it's all been great. Because, yeah, there was his first episode in Season 1, and then he teamed up with the rest of a couple of other rogues in Season 2. He teamed up with Weather Wizard, I think. And then in Season 3, he was kind of just a cameo appearance. But it was, they went to the alternate universe with the Jay Garrick Flash, and he was playing another version of the Trickster. Why am I not hitting? I should be... I'm not punching for some reason. Alright, let's just go. Fuck it. I believe in us. Let's go fight a fucking crime. Where's the crime? Show me the crime. There it is.
Do it. Watch my back.
Watch my back, he said to the other criminal. You guys can't trust each other. By the way, when I was going to get my charger, I stood up for the first time since drinking, and that was an experience. Nearly passed out. This is where we glitched before. Hopefully we can punch him. There we go. Fuck. We're getting punched real bad. That wasn't part of the plan. I want more gadgets. Where's my spider gadgets? I'm used to my playthrough where I've beaten this game. Kick you in the fucking face. X gonna give it to you. We got a crime token for beating up the people just trying to support their family.
You're in luck, Yuri.
With crime.
Favorite tough but lovable grizzled seen too much detective is in town.
What? No.
Spider Cop.
Do that any...
The best part of this game. Yeah, we electrocuted a dude. Spider-Man is a fucking menace. To society. To New York. To everybody. Oh shit, I didn't plug my headphones in, so that might pick up. Where are we going? Oh, there's a crime. We must stop the crime. Drunk Spider-Man's on the case.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Peter Parker probably fought half of the crime shit-faced. Half of the crime. You know, all the crime.
Leave me alone.
Keep it quiet, lady.
Get away from her.
Honestly, I'm a J. Jonah Jameson fan. I would listen to his podcast. I really don't like how they just turned Jameson into Alex Jones in this universe. Like, it's funny and it makes sense, so I can't be too upset. But, like, I like J. Jonah Jameson as a character, and the fact that he's now just a dick is... it's sad to me.
Walk away now, or she's dead.
Let me go.
The Spectacular Spider-Man TV show, they did a really nice way of dealing with it, where the only reason that he hated Spider-Man so much is his son, the astronaut, survived like a big, terrible astronaut landing, and then Spider-Man got the front page, and he was like, you know what, fuck it, Spider-Man sucks, my son's so great. And I loved that. It gave him a decent reason to hate Spider-Man, but he was still being an irrational dick.
Had any in a long time. I'll check it out. Thanks, Spider Guy.
It's Spider-Man. Oh well. Should be able to spot the
Also,
next
J. Jonah Jameson in the Sam Raimi movies is great as well. Who was it played by again? Fucking, I should remember this. I'm too much of a Sam Raimi fan to not remember.
This elevated position.
God, how am I blanking on his name?
Second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating?
J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons. Before the chat reminds me, I know his name. J.K. Simmons.
Understand Spider-Cop. Thought he was a loose
J.K. Simmons is great, and if Homecoming 2 recasts, like, there can be no other J. Jonah Jameson in live action. It just has to be him.
to track more than just crimes.
Yeah, I'm a big... Redbeard, I'm totally on your side. Spider-Man Not even Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man, the first one, is probably my favorite movie of all time. I think Spider-Man 2 is a better technical movie, but Spider-Man means more to me, the first one. Like, I love origin stories, I love the nerdy teenager turned superhero thing, so the first Spider-Man is probably my favorite movie, but God, the Sam Raimi movies are great. Like, I like Homecoming, but it doesn't hold a candle to it.
Many of these are scattered.
That's probably why. I will say, as much as I love the Raimi movies, the Spectacular Spider-Man animated show is just my favorite Spider-Man thing ever. Like, it does everything great about the Raimi movies, does everything great about the comics, and it does it in a 2-season, 26-episode show. Like, I wish... The biggest shame of my life is that's never gonna get revived.
Open the safe. Do it.
But yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man the Animated Series is my definitive Spider-Man. Like, the only flaws it has is Season 2 wasn't as good as Season 1. But Season 2 was still fucking great. Where are the criminals? There are the criminals. Stop it. Fuck it, throw that at the ground. Take that.
I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight.
Honestly, how they did Jameson in this game is fine, but it's just like, for this to be a definitive Jameson, like a definitive Spider-Man version, they would have needed to do him perfect for me. And perfect is J.K. Simmons. Dozen sent to hospital after gunfight with Spider-Man. That's the headline of the Daily Bugle every other week. But yeah, the Spectacular Spider-Man TV show, they knew that J.K. Simmons was just too perfect for the role, so that's why in that game, Jonathan is just some guy doing a J.K. Simmons impression. That animated series, I mean. God, I need to sober up more. What am I even doing?
How did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry
Oh, we're gonna go get a new suit.
Not at all, Peter.
Oh, wait. We can upgrade our skills. Tricks.
They're just nervous in the face of imminent
We can do
triumph.
flips.
They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Yeah, boy.
I wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Yeah, I'll get a sandwich. Yeah, I'll definitely eat something after the stream. I've got like a half 1.5 liter of water beside me that I've just been sipping on. Like, Why did I pause? I haven't drunk in like an hour. Trust me, I'm not gonna be hungover tomorrow. I'm cool to drive. Let's go see Dr. Not Octopus yet.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
Part of me does want to continue streaming this game, but another part of me's like, I am so unreliable at streaming or even recording that it won't. If I committed to it, it would still take me 6 months to a year to finish it.
If I know you'd be here, I would have.
Like, legit, I was planning on doing a Let's Play of this game, but then I realized how long the game was, and like, I'm not gonna do this.
Of course. It's you. I don't know what you're...
Come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you'd told me sooner.
I wanted to. But
Another thing I don't like about this game, how fucking stupid Doc Ock is here. Like, he's like, oh, you make the suits for Spider-Man. Like, no. Just, he is smart enough to realize, nah, Peter's Spider-Man.
Your secret's safe.
And the worst part is, I feel like the game would only be enhanced if he knew that Peter was Spider-Man. Because when he goes evil, it would just be a more dramatic thing.
check your email.
But hey, we're gonna get a new Spider-Man suit. I really like the Spider-Man suit in this game. A lot of people have been, like, kinda out on it, but I liked it.
Peter, white spider, huh? That should do it.
Where are we at? Do we have, like... I should look at things. I'm so, like, just doing the stream by the seat of my pants. It's stupid. I think the last stream glitched real hard because looking at the archive of it, it says that I streamed it 10 months ago. I don't think I streamed this game 10 months ago.
New suit, same old me.
Woo! Fuck yeah, new suit.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've
Alright, I think I'm gonna take down this tower and that'll be it for my
Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got
lame reasoning. Yeah, it is kinda like, oh, my suit got damaged, I better make a completely different one. Honestly, I wish he had just been rocking this suit from the beginning. Like, the idea that... One of the big draws of this game was that, no, this is not the teenage Peter Parker you're used to, it's adult Peter Parker. So, if he was just wearing the new suit from the beginning, it would have been like, oh yeah, he's so used to this shit.
Listeners,
And also all the gadgets. Like, he has no gadgets at the beginning of the game, and then, like, 8 at the end. It's like he's been doing this shit for 8 years, but only in this last week has he gotten all of his cool tech.
Just got a text from Doc.
When, in the comics, he started using, like, spider drones and trackers and shit like that in, like, Comic 10. Impact webbing, nice.
Wow, this looks like it could work.
It's really funny, because as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I've been reading the classic comics, but just like some of the stuff that's introduced early on, that,
Doc could be proud.
like, it felt like this was like a real big thing in, like, a later thing. Like, J. Jonah Jameson and the Daily Bugle were introduced in, like, the first Spider-Man comic. I didn't realize that. I figured they were a later addition. And Betty Brant was his first major love interest. Like, I figured it would be Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, or maybe Liz Allen, but no, Betty Brant.
Sleep it off.
Why am I doing this stealthy? I'm gonna stop. Hi, friends. I wanted to tug this and hit you people over. There we go. Ah, shit. Shit, fam. We got web. We got fucking thinged. I also kind of, because my latest Spider-Man things I've been watching is the Spectacular Spider-Man TV show and Homecoming, I forgot that Liz Allen was white. Like, I'm so used to, in the Spectacular Spider-Man TV show, she was, I want to say Hispanic or something, I don't know. And then in the newest movie, she's just black. But yeah, I totally forgot that she was white. I really wish we'd seen, like, Liz Allen or Betty Brant or some of the other love interests in this game as opposed to just Mary Jane. Though Mary Jane is kind of the best Spider-Man love interest, even though there's been, like, 30 of them.
Spider-Man, turns out we busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 2-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
I think the canon thing is Spider-Man and Batman have the most love interests out of all superheroes. Yeah, actually, as I said, I've been reading the original comics, and I'll explain for people that can't see the chat. Redbeard just said that Jameson's original motivation was he thought Spider-Man was so cool, and he just didn't measure up. And, like, that would have been cool if it was done in a subtle way, but as someone who just read the comics, it was not subtle at all. Like, it was straight up like a 4 or 5 panel monologue of Jameson just being like, I hate him because he's so cool. And it was like, wow, okay. Like, Jameson's fun in the original comics. I also didn't realize how much of a dick Peter is in the original comics. Like, literally, it wasn't, in the original comics, it wasn't, he started fighting crime to, he started taking pictures of himself after he started fighting crime. He literally started fighting crime so he could take pictures of himself. Like, he wasn't doing it often. Like, he definitely started fighting crime, but he was like, oh, the Vulture, people want pictures of the Vulture, so I'll go out as Spider-Man and start fighting crime. Like, jeez. And also, yeah, Red, fair point, it was the 60s. Comics were less of a thing. Like, at that point, they were legitimately, no, this is just for dumb kids. We just want kids as allowances, that's all we want. But, yeah, it's just funny comparing these classic comics that fans hold up as great art to modern day comics, where even when they're bad, they're probably better. I guess that's my drunk hot take for the night. Just kick that guy off the building. But yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun reading classic Spider-Man, even though I wouldn't say it's aged particularly well. And also, I didn't realize how many of his villains were introduced early on. Like, I'm only up to like the 12th comic or something, and already we've got fucking, the Enforcers, Dr. Octopus, the Lizard, Vulture, the Chameleon, all of these really iconic villains that have lasted so many years, and they were all introduced in the first 10 comics or so. Damn it. Trying to fight crime drunk is not great. I don't know how Spider-Man does it all the time, but we are beating these people. This is the last thing we're doing tonight, so I'm doing it. Oh, we're still on wave 4, damn it. Kick you real hard.
Oh, hey, more guys.
Hey, we're on wave 5 now.
House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already. Back away from it. You asshole. I can't reach him.
Throw that at you, throw this at you, throw all the shit at you people. We just kinda gotta keep kicking them until they fall off the edge of a building. We do not have enough finishes to get the perfect score.
No? It's the end for you.
We're gonna get close, but we're not gonna do it. Oh, fuck you. I really wish comics would take more like liberties in who they introduce in movies and cartoons and shit, because that's how you turn those second-rate comic antagonists into the most famous comic antagonists. Like Ned Leeds, who the fuck knew about him until he was introduced into the Homecoming movie? Who knew about Yuri until she was in this game? They really need to branch out more. And they need to not be afraid to take them in new directions. Hey, we did it. Fist kite out.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually, webbed down.
And someone finally reported shots.
Alright, I am starting to sober up, and there's no way I'm doing this shit sober, so I guess we'll have to call it a night. I've had a lot of fun. I might stream Spider-Man again. I don't know. I don't have plans. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. And I'll see you guys next time on Random Gaming. That was the outro for the Random Gaming episode. I'm gonna edit out of this. I can still just talk though. Hi Red Beard, how's it going?